Hello and welcome to day 2 of the Hill City Classic here in Lynchburg, Virginia at Turner Gymnasium, First game indoors, and it should be a good one here for the Lynchburg Hornets as they take on the Greensboro Pride here this morning. Yesterday, the Hornets got things rolling here on day 1 of the tournament that's being hosted here in Turner Gymnasium and also right down the road at Randolph College. It's a 2-school tournament. So yesterday, here the Hornets saw LaGrange as well as William Peace. Those two teams also faced off in between those two meetings. But for the Hornets themselves, Lynchburg went 1-1 in 4 games respectively. They lost the first one, coming out to a little bit of a slow start. Dropped the first 2 sets, eerily similar to how they started against Randolph-Macon in their home opener earlier this week on Wednesday. Nonetheless, a solid fight from the Hornets. They started to pick things up and find their rhythm in that 3rd set. Then closed out in the 4th against LaGrange. Lynchburg, a phenomenal outing as well. The offense certainly got things rolling, running right through the middle. Ava Mainhart and Leah DiNardo were really the key pieces yesterday for Lynchburg. It'll be Leek leading things off this morning, I should say, rather, as she lets one fly out to the back line. Here come the Pride. Leek with his set. Spainhour, a phenomenal dig right there from the Pride. A good rally right here. And an amazing dig from the libero, Mayfield. Leek sets it up for Mainhart. Or pardon me, that's Williamson rather. Couldn't get it over the timeline. And Greensboro, what's the first tally on the scoreboard today? Here's Templeton. And a service error. Williamson with the serve. Dug out right there by Leek. It's going to be a free ball going for Greensboro. And finding the soft spot is Brantley. A phenomenal read right there on the kill. Mainhart tries to throw it down, dug out by Mayfield once again. Clark sets it up for Spainhour. And some miscommunication right there from the Hornets. Leek along with Mainhart, both right in the general area, but nobody came up with it. Pride lead 3-1. Leak over to Spainhour, and just a little too much juice. Good recovery right there, but far outside, rolls out of bounds. And Lynchburg claims their 2nd point of the morning. The freshman DiNardo will sub in now here for the Hornets in that front line. Mainhart. Set up to DiNardo. And it's a beauty. DiNardo has stepped into this starting lineup in her freshman campaign and has been nothing short of an absolute stud. has really been a centerpiece in this offense to begin the season. Kill by Wright, the outside hitter throwing it down. Another tally right there for the Pride. Dug out by Williamson, sent up by Leak. DiNardo just a touch outside, and it's another point right there for Greensboro. A service error once again from Greensboro. Lynchburg will happily take that one as Spots and Taylor check into this game. We didn't see Spots or Taylor in the first meeting, or the first match, I should say, rather, on Wednesday at home. Nonetheless, yesterday, a great impact. Taylor especially came in. She's been a phenomenal setter for this squad all season long. The fans here in the Hill City have certainly loved to see her get some action, as there's a beautiful kill from Greensboro on the inside. It's number 10, Cody, the junior middle blocker. Keogh finds the soft spot once again. A little bit of finesse right there from the junior in Keogh. Keogh with the serve. A good recovery right there from the Hornets. DiNardo will send it the other way. Once again, these soft touches. That time it's Peyton Wright, the sophomore out of Covina, California, traveling coast to coast, playing for the Greensboro Pride. Taylor will toss it up for DiNardo. Paints the outside edge. And the Hornets cut the deficit to just 2. Another beautiful touch right there. Mainhart got a piece of it at the front line, but rolls off the fingertips and finds the floor. Here's Mayfield. Taylor will set it up for Spots. That one sent back, but it's kept alive. Once again, another rejection at the front line. It's Brooks climbing the ladder and pushing it back down. Taylor for Mainhart. Beautiful dig right there from Mayfield. And it's Brooks with the kill. A diving Clark just couldn't get there in time, just a step behind it. And it's a quick 3-0 run right here for Greensboro. Dig by Keogh. Taylor up for Williamson. And a free ball for Keogh. Mainhart puts it away. Spainhour and Leak to the scores table. And Lynchburg able to stop a 3-0 run right there from the Pride. Leak will let it fly. And with some authority, Keely Brooks puts it away. Leak up for Mainhart. Deflected at the net. A little deception right there from this setter. And just a touch outside. Brooks eyed it the entire way, looking for no man's land. And an ace right there from Williamson. Brantley couldn't get under it. That one just flew off the dig. Williamson once again. Back-to-back aces for the sophomore Williamson. Lynchburg now starting a little run of their own. Looking for 3 in a row. What a good dig from the libero Mayfield. And a violation on the Pride. The Hornets continuing to roll. After somewhat of a slow start here in this match, it appears the Hornets are starting to find their groove. Brooks, dug out by Clark. Mainhard puts it away. Mainhard with her 3rd kill of the day right there. Tied up at 12. Beautiful dig right there from Clark. Keogh will send it the other way. He'll put it upstairs. Spainhour. Looks like she might have gotten a piece of the net. That'll halt a 5-0 run right there from the Hornets. Leak up to Mainhart, climbing the ladder. Mainhart, how do you do? Mainhart with his serve. She started yesterday phenomenally serving the ball. Had 5 aces through the 2 games. Leak will set it up for Keogh. Sent back, a rejection right there from Brantley. Executed to perfection right there from the front line. Out of bounds. Good talk right there from that Lynchburg unit. Williamson eyed it the whole way, laid off at the last second, watched it soar out of bounds. So Taylor and Spots will check back in. Those two have really been handcuffed together coming in. And a tool right there off the arms of DiNardo. Beautiful execution by Cody. She's certainly got some juice behind that swing, no doubt about it. Cody second in points for this Greensboro squad this season with 69 coming into today. Dug out by Clark. Set up by Williamson. Here comes Spots. Finds the outside corner. The junior out of Bridgewater, Virginia, off to a great start here in the Hill City Classic. He's been a spark plug for that reserve unit. Clark with another dig. Now Williamson. Right on that line, they'll call it out of bounds. Great idea, just couldn't execute it right there. And Greensboro reclaims the lead. 16-15. Set up for Williamson. Sent back at the net. Keogh now for Spots. She'll just touch it over. Greensboro trying to recover a free ball over the net. Taylor for DiNardo. Great dig from Mayfield. Rejected. It's the freshman DiNardo. Standing at 6 feet tall. She can be a tough one to get it past, and shows you why right there. Blocks a big part of this game. It was a big part of that second game yesterday. We'll tell you more when we come back here on LHSN. Hello and welcome back into Turner Gymnasium here for day 2 of the Hill City Classic. Lynchburg and Greensboro College leading things off for us today. It's been a back and forth affair through the first set, knotted at 16. Serve is away, dug out by Mayfield. And what a dig right there from Taylor. The Hornets with a beautiful rally. Spots puts it away. Lynchburg reclaims the lead. Before the break, we were talking about blocks and the impact that this has for this Lynchburg team. When they can find their groove defensively, they could be one of the toughest teams to score on in the ODAC. And you see why right there. Mainhart adds another block to the total today. Yesterday, a season-high 11 blocks in their second game. That front line really starting to find their rhythm and their chemistry as this year moves along under first-year head coach Kevin Cardoza. Williamson with a nice dig. It'll be a free ball from Clark headed the other way, and the Greensboro Pride can't take advantage of it. 19-16 our score. Lynchburg with their biggest lead here in the first set. It'll be Brooks. Keogh up for Williamson, looking for the back line. Brooks will just shoot it over. Keogh gets underneath. Taylor for Mainhart. What a dig. Back upstairs for Brooks. Taylor can't corral it. Another kill for Brooks on the morning. Taylor up top for Mainhart, puts it down. Mainhart leading all scorers so far in this match. A team high 4 for the Hornets. Brooks leading the way for the Pride with 3 thus far. And another ace, the third of the set for the Hornets. This time it's Leak. 2 from Williamson, back-to-back earlier on in this set. Now Leak trying to recreate a little bit of Williamson's magic right here. It's a soft one, dug out right there from Young. Mainhart sends it right back. Says you can keep this one. 22-17 Hornets lead. 3 points away from claiming their first frame of the morning. Dug out by Young, now upstairs for Brooks. It's a soft touch. Keogh the other way. Mayfield now upstairs for Baxley. And Baxley with a kill. Baxley, one of the key freshmen on this squad, a veteran team, but Baxley, one of 5 freshmen rather, pardon me, on this Greensboro unit. Up top for Williamson, and it's sent back by the freshman. (19-22), 2 quick points right here from Greensboro have cut the deficit back down to 3. Keogh with a free ball the other way. Great touch right there from Brantley. Got the Hornets on their feet and able to sneak it right past them. 22-20 and a timeout taken by Cardoza and company. We'll step away with them and take a 60-second break here on LHSN. And we welcome you back in. Joe Brennan here with you for the Hornets and the Greensboro Pride in a tight contest here in the first frame. Hornets have led by as much as 5. It was a 22-17 advantage. 3 straight points here from Greensboro. Forced a timeout from Cardoza. Keogh to Leak. And the connection right there, not together. Now a 1-point ball game. 4 straight points here from the Pride. Templeton. Dug out by Keogh. Leak a little bit of deception, but it's offline. Shoots it wide, and a 5-0 run from Greensboro has knotted this game up at 22 apiece. Good recovery right there from Leak. Mainhart sent back. Spainhour rejected once again. Leak just gets it across into the net and onto the floor. Lynchburg able to end a 5-0 run at a pivotal point. And they send Williamson to the back line with 2 service aces so far through the first frame. Mayfield pushes it across. Mainhard up. Leak to Keogh, a touch. Dug out by Brantley. Now Brooks will try and give it a nice soft touch. Williamson with a free ball. Up top, dug out by Clark. A back and forth rally right here between the two. Keogh sent back. Leak up top for Spainhour. What a kill. Spainhour cross court looking for the back corner. Lineberger trying to get a hand on it, but it's out of reach, and the Hornets now 1 point away from claiming their first set. Williamson from the back line. Dug out by Mayfield, a good recovery right there from Templeton just to keep it alive. Leak will push it up for Keogh. Keogh gets the tool. Hornets get the point and claim the opening set, 25-22. Lynchburg was down early on in that set, but a good push of momentum late gave them a 5-point advantage. A good rally right there from Greensboro, but it's the Hornets that finished things off with a 3-0 run for a 25-22 win. We'll be back in 2 minutes and some change here on LHSN for set number 2. Hello and welcome back into Turner Gymnasium here for Day 2, Game 1 of the Hill City Classic between the Greensboro Pride and Lynchburg Hornets. It was Lynchburg that claimed the first set 25-22. Ava Meinhardt led the way for the Hornets with 5 kills. She leads all scorers thus far today. Weinberger will kick things off here in set number 2. Leak up top for Spainhour, a soft touch and a great recovery right there from Mayfield. Keogh with a dig. Leak up to Williamson, and it's Mayfield once again right there. And a service, or pardon me, an attacking error right there from Peyton Wright. Into the net for the first tally on the scoreboard here in frame number 2 for the Hornets. Meinhardt puts it away. Make that kill number 6 on the day for Meinhardt. Brooks a lofting. Mayfield up top. Keogh gets a hand on it. But a violation right there from the Hornets. Give a point right back to Greensboro. Leak up top for Keogh. Keogh with some power. Brooks trying to get underneath of it. Couldn't control it. And when Keogh gets that full swing going, it can be tough for anyone to get underneath that power. And out of play. Del Castillo looking for that back line. Missed it by a couple of inches. And Meinhardt will get another crack at it right here. Spainhour just pushing it over. They look for Wright. Leak back over to Williamson. Ricochets off the top of the net, finds no man's land, and the Hornets continuing to roll here early in set number 2. What a kill right there from Brantley. A good return right there from the Pride. 1, 2, 3. Just like tic-tac-toe, they put it away. Dug out by Keogh over to Leak. Up top for DiNardo. Leah DiNardo climbs the ladder, throws it down. DiNardo with an attacking percentage just a tick under 200. And a kill right there from the Pride. Taylor Cody once again. The middle blocker right there to throw it down. Williamson, just a little too much juice. Dig by Torrey, up to Taylor. DiNardo with a quick tip, but Wright's right there. And a good punch right there from Braxley, the freshman. Shoots it past that Hornet defense. And it's back to a one-score game. Dug out by Clark. Taylor up to Keogh. Keogh looking for that back corner, but Brooks is right there. Over to Wright, over that front line. Lynchburg underneath it. DiNardo with some heat. Mayfield puts it up. A free ball the other way, but beautiful placement right there. And the libero, Clark, couldn't get there in time. Back to a tied game, knotted at 6-all. Clark will send it over. Brooks from way back. She killed that one from a different zip code. Keogh. Too far wide. Now Pride find themselves on a little bit of a run right here. 6 consecutive points for Greensboro. And the Hornets just trying to stop the bleeding right now. Williamson to Taylor. Up for spots, sent back. 7 straight points. It's Taylor Cody saying no thank you. Taylor for Keogh, a little bit of finesse. Great dig from Mayfield to keep it alive. Now Wright. DiNardo tries to put it away. And the Hornets score for the first time since 6-2. Well, when this offense wants to find themselves to get going, no better place to look than at your middle hitters. As there's an attacking error from Peyton Wright. Second consecutive point for the Hornets. Yesterday in our post-game press conference with head coach Kevin Cardoza, he really stressed the importance of this team's identity through their middle hitters with Ava Meinhardt and Leah DiNardo. He said, I feel like we really can't give the ball to them enough. Another attacking error ties us up at 9 apiece. And that's really what we've seen. Those are two of the younger players on this roster, a freshman and a sophomore, both respectively. And what phenomenal touch right there from another freshman in Braxley. She's had a great start to this match today and gives Greensboro the lead once again at 10-9. Now this Lynchburg team, while certainly their middle hitters can get things going for them, they've got a lot of different ways they can attack. But as Cardoza said, you can't give them the ball enough. DiNardo once again throws it down. After that kill, she'll head to the sideline. Subbed in for Meinhardt. Libero Clark sends it over to Mayfield. And just like that, a quick return from the Greensboro Pride. They take back the lead. That was all set up by Mayfield with a great dig. Up top, a tough ball for Keogh, but able to get underneath it. Now Clark for Williamson. Dug out by Mayfield. Once again, this time Brooks. Taylor for Spots. Brooks once again. Taylor's right there. Keogh up for Spots. And just too much. With the deflections that Greensboro had on seemingly every single attack that Lynchburg offered, you're not surprised by the little bit of extra juice that Spots wanted to put behind that one. Up for Meinhardt. She does it again. Meinhardt having herself a day thus far. Her 7th kill of the morning. You gotta wonder what she had for breakfast. And an attacking error right there from the Pride. It'll be Leak once again from the back line, tied up at 12. They look upstairs for Brooks. What a great dig right there from Leak. Meinhardt. Feels like she's everywhere on that net. Greensboro able to tie it right back up right there. Deadlocked at 13. I will mention Meinhardt's season high for kills at 10. That was against Bob Jones back in August. Already with 8 today, certainly within striking distance. Great play right there from Williamson to keep it alive. Dug out by Clark. Leak up for Meinhardt. Great recovery right there from Grace Young. A free ball the other way here for the Hornets. Leak, Spainhour. Mayfield's right there. Brooks the other way. And a whistle blows it dead. A point rewarded to the Pride. Up top for Williamson. Ricocheted off the front line. Meinhardt with a beautiful block, but Greensboro right there to recover. Spainhour's block is sent back. Del Castillo, once again, a brick wall at the net. And the Pride with their biggest lead since 12-10. Up top for Williamson. What great control right there from Greensboro's Lineberger. And in all honesty, not exactly sure what that whistle was right there. Nonetheless, point rewarded to Greensboro. Their largest lead here in the second set. 16-13 our score. We'll step away momentarily. Be back on LHSN. 16-13 our score. Greensboro College ahead of the Lynchburg Hornets. Lynchburg leads in this match 1-0 here in this second. Leak will put it up top for Spainhour, dug out by Mayfield. And an emphatic jam right there from Brantley. It was 13-12 the last time the Hornets led. It's been a 5-0 run right here from Greensboro. Great recovery from Clark, but Lynchburg can't get it over top. Rejected by the net, and an attacking error right there from Lynchburg. Make it now a 6-0 run. Spainhour just pushes it across. He'll look up top for Brooks. Leaks right there to recover. Now Williamson will give it a go. Mayfield everywhere on this court. Rejection by Spainhour. A free ball across. Leak up top for Williamson. Right idea. Just couldn't execute it. 7-0 run. The Pride firing on all cylinders. And a self-inflicted wound will snap that streak. And sometimes with that kind of run, that's all you need to get the wheels going in the right direction. Third service ace of the day, Tori Williamson. Painting the outside corner. Brooks will give it a go. Spainhour. Leak up top for Keogh. And a good rally between these two squads. Out of bounds. A little too much mustard from Grace Young. And a phenomenal response right here from the Hornets late in this second set. Keogh puts it away. The tool off Del Casto hits the deck. And Lynchburg starting to find their groove a little bit here. Miscommunication, make that another ace right there from Williamson. Might have gotten a little bit of an assist from the ceiling. Nonetheless, the Hornets will take it at this stage of the ball game. That deficit now just cut to 1 point. Williamson with her fourth ace on the day, 2 in each set. Mayfield up top for Brantley, dug out by Clark. Meinhardt tries to sneak that one past the front line of defense. Spainhour sent back. Great dig right there from Clark. Now Leak over to Keogh. Just barely off that back line. A beautiful look right there from Keogh. But it's the Pride with their first point after a 5-0 run from the Hornets. A back and forth ball game through both of these opening frames. Spainhour sent back. And Williamson couldn't recover in time. Inching towards that finish line. Greensboro 21, Lynchburg 18. Brooks will send it away. She leads this Pride team with 6 kills so far on the day. And her first ace of the day right there. Dug out by Clark over to Leak. Keogh can't find the gap. Spainhour pushes it back. Now Williamson over to Keogh. Mayfield with a dig. And Meinhardt with the block. Another rejection here for the Hornets. That's Meinhardt's second block of the afternoon. She leads this Hornet squad with 2. Wright sends it across. Leak up top for Spainhour. A great block right there. Once again, it's number 11, Del Castro, and that's been her bread and butter today. The middle blocker already with 5 blocks on the day. Crunch time now here for the Hornets, down by 4. Oh my goodness. Sometimes it's better to be lucky than good, as they say. Hit off the front lip of that net. Leak turned her back, thinking it had gone into the net. (19-24). Wright goes upstairs. Clark can't get the handle. Goes into the Lynchburg bench. Caught by assistant coach Thomas. And just like that, 25-19, our score at the end of the second set. Tied at 1 apiece going into the third. Stick with us here on LHSN. Third set of action upcoming here from Turner Gymnasium. It's the Greensboro Pride and the Lynchburg Hornets knotted up at 1 set apiece. First set won by Lynchburg right there. Greensboro able to respond with a phenomenal frame of their own. It's been the front lines of both of these squads really leading the way. The matchup to watch has been the offensive front line and those middle hitters and outside hitters for the Lynchburg Hornets against that defensive front line, especially in the middle. Number 11, Del Castro for the Greensboro Pride. 6 blocks on the morning so far. Williamson with a little too much juice. Sends it over the back line out of play. 1-0 Greensboro. Dug out by Mayfield. Keogh with a great dig of her own. Mayfield sets it up for Brooks. And a whistle right there will give a point to the Hornets. Leak up for Meinhardt. Meinhardt once again. 1 kill away from tying her season high of 10. Certainly within reaching distance of surpassing that mark here today. Especially now that we know we're headed to at least 4 sets. Williamson with a great serve right there. Dug out by Mayfield. But it results in a free ball the other way. Keogh tries for a little bit of finesse, snuffed out right there from the Pride. And an attacking error from Brooks, rejected by the net. Sent back into the floor. It's 3-1 Hornets. Just the 12th attacking error of the day on that last point for Greensboro. As Williamson can't get underneath the dig. A kill credited to the Pride. As I was mentioning, just 12 attacking errors on the day for Greensboro. 20 thus far for the Lynchburg Hornets. That's resulted in a big disparity in hitting percentage so far. 13% for Greensboro, just 4% for the Hornets. A whistle right there. Looks like Del Castro might have gotten a piece of the net on the way up. If we're also looking at big disparities thus far through the first 2 frames, the serving has been a big difference in this affair. Lynchburg thus far with 5 service aces compared to Greensboro's 3, while the service errors have really been a bugaboo, if you will, for Greensboro. 4 service errors thus far, just 1 for Lynchburg. Almost deadlocked in every other statistical category, as these 2 teams have really seemed to be on a level playing field today. DiNardo, a little touch, and another kill. DiNardo with some deception. She can bring the power, but also with a touch of finesse. Great dig right there from Williamson. Looks like that one might have gone right to the chest. Taylor up top for DiNardo. First she shows you the finesse, then she shows you the fierceness. A new PA man in the crowd today as well for the Lynchburg Hornets. Our very own Josh Smith, the man behind the mic, bringing the crowd alive today. Taylor. Oh, a little bit of miscommunication. Taylor set it up for DiNardo. She thought it was intended for Keogh. Yet another attacking error for the Lynchburg Hornets today. Taylor up top, Keogh. Good deflection at that front line, set it up for Mayfield. How about Kevin Cardoza seeing the wheels trying to get out of the way? I didn't know Cardoza could move like that. Nonetheless, the Greensboro point cuts the deficit in half. 6-5 our score. As Taylor puts it up for DiNardo. Ricochets off the top of the net. Now Wright with a little touch. Taylor up top. Clark will send it the other way. And that's not necessarily her game. Tied up at 6. Across to Spots. Gets a little assist from the net. And a day where the front line defense for Greensboro has been practically impeccable. Spots using a little bit of creativity right there. A lower one that popped off the top of the net and snuck past that front line. What a block right there. First time it's Williamson, second time it's DiNardo. Once again, just a little bit of miscommunication right there from Lynchburg. You had Taylor and Clark in the same spot, both thinking that was their ball to set up. An emphatic slam right there from the freshman DiNardo. Make that her 8th kill of the morning. Meinhardt with 9, DiNardo with 8. Brooks leads the way for the Pride with 6 thus far. And another kill from Meinhardt. That ties her season high of 10. Tied with that matchup against Bob Jones back on August 31st. Block from the Hornets. Greensboro recovers. But Lynchburg isn't finished. It's Meinhardt saying no thank you. Timeout Greensboro. We will take an 11-7 break here midway through the third frame. Tied up at 1-1. And we welcome you back into Turner Gymnasium here for day 2, game 1 of the Hill City Classic. It's the Lynchburg Hornets leading the Greensboro College Pride 11-7 here in the third frame, tied up at 1 apiece. It's Mayfield with a free ball the other way. Taylor up top for Meinhardt. She's been the hot hand, out of bounds, however. It's not going to matter, though. A violation right there on the Hornets, and a whistle gives a point back to the Pride. And I did misspeak right before the break. That last point from Meinhardt credited as a block rather than a kill, as Keough has one shoot off her arms out of play. An ace right there from the libero in Mayfield. So with that, Meinhardt still 1 kill underneath her season high total of 10. Clark, a diving attempt, just a tick behind it. And a quick run right here from the Pride to cut it to a 1-point deficit. Mayfield once again. Greensboro had 1 service ace up until Mayfield just recently took the back line. Now 2 of her own. Keough with a dig, over to Taylor. Meinhardt with some authority, but dug out right there from the Pride. Now Williamson will give it a go. Sneaks it past that front line. It was Del Castro that got a hand on it, but Brooks couldn't get there before it hit the floor. So Taylor and Spots will check out. It'll be Leak and Spainhour back in here for the Hornets as they lead by 1. Up top for Del Castro. And a whistle. Unsure about what the call is here. Initially rewarded to Greensboro. This is when we need a rules analyst coming in. So we'll have a quick discussion here. Seems like there's confusion all around. It appears they'll waive that last point, and we will replay it. So 12-11 here with the Lynchburg serve. Brooks says, I'll take care of that. A couple of quick substitutions right here for the Pride. Templeton lets it fly. Spainhour with a nice little touch. Templeton was able to get a fist underneath it, but nobody was home. And another lead change. What a recovery right there from the Hornets. Good connection from Leak to Keogh. But it doesn't do much. Bentley cleans it up right there. A missile into the court. And we're deadlocked once again. 13s. Leak across the court for Keogh. Can't get it over the top. Leak upstairs, it's Meinhardt once again. That's kill number 10. That ties her season high. Oh, a big collision right there. Good recovery from Templeton to set it up for Mayfield. Now Leak over to Keogh. Keogh looking for that back corner, but Mayfield sniffs it out. Now right, a long ball. Williamson tracks it down, but too far back into no man's land. Ties us up at 15 once again. Brooks up top for Wright. Williamson's right there. Now DiNardo. Kara Taylor getting it done from the back line right there. That's her first ace of the afternoon. Beautiful ball placement right there from the Greensboro Pride. Looked as though Williamson laid off at the last minute, thinking that one would sail out of bounds. It's Peyton Wright credited with the kill, her 9th here today. DiNardo with a little touch. And beautiful teamwork right there from the Pride. It's Cody to clean it up. Tied up once again at 17. Keogh out of bounds. Another attacking error from this Lynchburg team. 25 on the day. Taylor up for DiNardo. Now Wright, dug out by Clark. Taylor once again for Keogh, a soft touch. A good pogo stick jump right there from Braxley. Now here's Spots looking cross court. He'll send it up to Wright. It's sent back. Mayfield now looking for a free ball, just trying to get it across. A beautiful feed over that net into no man's land. And Cardozo wants to talk things over. A quick run right here from Greensboro. It was Lynchburg leading 17-15, but a 4-0 run from the Pride give them a 2-point advantage. We'll step away. Be right back here on LHSN. Late in set number 3, it's the Greensboro College Pride leading 19-17 over the Lynchburg Hornets. DiNardo puts that one down, cutting the deficit in half. In the latter stage of this third set, a big moment to see who can claim their second set of the afternoon. Here's a big swing and a finish right there from Taylor Cody, the junior and the hometown kid from Greensboro. Spots. Deflected at the front line. Now Mayfield up top for Brooks. Dug out by Keogh. Taylor once again, this time for Williamson. Another great play right there from Cody to get a hand on it. Back and forth we go. Taylor for DiNardo. She says, I'll finish it. Six-footer on six-footer. Right at the net. DiNardo working against Cody. Here's Keogh. Can't get it across. Looking for a soft touch just to lay it up. And Greensboro back out in front by 2. Our first set, 25-22. Our second set, 25-19. Now a 21-19 ball game. Woo! Talk about some heat. Baxley shot a heat-seeking missile right at Kara Taylor. Not much she could do about it right there. 22-19. Taylor upstairs, a nice touch, and it's Tori Williamson. Climbs the ladder, pokes it across, and the Hornets now back down by 2. It'll be Leak checking in to serve it for the Hornets as Spainhour comes in at right side. It's Leak, Williamson, Keogh, Meinhardt, and Clark in for the Hornets. Meinhardt gets it done once again. She's had arguably her best game of the season thus far. 11 kills, a season high. Leak, a service error. And it comes at a critical stage here in this match. 23-21, Greensboro leading. After the Hornets claimed the first set, Greensboro took the previous one. Leak up top for Williamson. That one's too far. Now Lynchburg in need of a run. The Hornets need 3 points before Greensboro can score 1. And that'll help them. A service error right there from the Pride. And now it's Tori Williamson, who's been the best server today for the Hornets, at the back line. Out of bounds. This feels like the biggest moment in this game thus far, and I'm sure the coaches can feel it as well. Timeout called by Greensboro. You're going to want to stick around at 23-24 here in set number 3 on LHSN. Tied up at 1 set apiece. Both of these teams looking to jump out in front. Hornets need a point here to keep this one going. Trailing by 1, it's Tori Williamson at the back line. Williamson lets it go. Mayfield sends it across. Spainhour sent back. Great dig. Good recovery right here from the Hornets. They'll send a free ball the other way. They look up top. And what a dig. Just able to return it. Now Brooks looking for a touch. Clark with a diving dig. Now Keogh looking for the soft spot. Back and forth we go. Brooks, an attacking error. 24-24. A 3-0 run from the Hornets with their back against the wall. And an uncharacteristic service error right there from Williamson. Now the Hornets find themselves pinned in a corner once again. Sudden death right here for the Hornets. Leak up for Keogh. They look up for Wright. Keogh once again over that tall front line. Leak. Blocked by Meinhardt. Clark with a diving dig. Upstairs for Wright. Out of bounds. And that Hornet bench is going wild. Tied back up at 25. It's Ava Meinhardt, who was phenomenal yesterday with 5 aces of her own. A free ball the other way, dug out by Meinhardt. Over to Leak. DiNardo puts it down. Leah DiNardo once again. Now the Hornets with a 1-point advantage. Meinhardt, her first ace of the day, and it's a big one. 27-25, Hornets claim set number 3 and take a 2-1 advantage into the 4th. A miraculous rally right there late in that set, and it could be a big one. We'll step aside briefly here on LHSN, coming up for set number 4. And we welcome you back into Turner Gymnasium here for day 2 of the Hill City Classic. Game 1 here today in Turner. It's the Lynchburg Hornets and the Greensboro College Pride. Lynchburg has claimed sets 1 and 3. Set 2 from the Pride gives us a 2-1 lead for the Hornets headed into the 4th right here. I'm Joe Brennan. Thank you for tuning in on your Saturday afternoon, pardon me. It's college football day. It's not NFL quite yet, as I get a chuckle from our director, Ethan Moratsky. A special thank you to our production crew today, and Jonathan Faust and Ethan Moratsky. We got a 3-man crew up here having a good time, and there's certainly been a good showcase on display for us here today as Meinhardt, a big wind, and she continues to the phenomenal outing she's had here today. Make that kill number 12. Meinhardt had that final point off a service ace in the last set. 27-25 claimed by the Hornets. Now it'll be Williamson sending it across, and 2 consecutive service errors for Williamson. Very out of character. She was straight nails up until that. Had 4 aces on the day in the first 2 sets. Brooks, the 1-1. Leak up top for Spainauer. And a great finish right there from Spainauer, but don't ignore this setup. Leak behind her back, over the head, however you want to describe it, executed to perfection. And a service error right there from Meinhardt, and the Hornets give a point right back to the Pride. Leak up top for DiNardo. So good at making her defenders guess. That hitting percentage today, as there's a beautiful kill right there from the Pride. That was Krista Brantley, who's had herself a great day. Just as I'm talking about hitting percentage, Brantley leading the way so far here for Greensboro, hitting 44. On the flip side of things for the Hornet, Meinhardt leading the way, as that one just a touch outside. Meinhardt hitting 52%. DiNardo deadlocked with her as well at 52. Meinhardt does have a slight edge. I will give it to her, 52.4 versus 52.2. Service error right there from Greensboro ties us back up at 4 apiece. And the Hornets, once again, able to jump back out in front. Kill right there from Cody. Brooks finds a way to get it done right there as well. Greensboro back out in front. It's Williamson. Now DiNardo. Mayfield sets it up. And it's Baxley. Right at the feet of Keogh. A diving attempt. Not enough air underneath. Largest lead of the fourth frame here for Greensboro. Taylor up top. DiNardo sent back. Another block from the Pride. It's Taylor Cody. Those blocks just continuing to add up. Eight total blocks on the day for Greensboro. Williamson will send it across. Dug out by Mayfield. And that was just a beautiful setup. Cody finishes the job. But you gotta look at Mayfield getting things started right there and igniting that play. She leads either squad with 25 digs on the day. An emphatic punch right there from the freshman Baxley. Timeout Hornets. 10-5 our score. Hornets lead 2-1. (10-5) our score here in the fourth set. Hornets leading 2-1. Spots putting it over the net. It'll be Brooks with a little touch. Williamson got a hand on it, but it wasn't enough. The Roaring Pride continuing to roll. And a little bit of finesse from DiNardo snaps his 7-0 run from Greensboro. She'll check over to the sideline. Meinhardt taking her spot. And Meinhardt makes her presence known. Meinhardt with a beautiful block says, "You remember me?" Heo, Leak, Meinhardt. Mayfield up to Brooks. Williamson now, dug out by Mayfield once again. Brooks, another crack at it. Back and forth we go. Keogh, Williamson. Mayfield up top. And Thibodeau can't get there in time. That looked to be, yes, the freshman Braxley once again. It's the first time we've seen Thibodeau today. She had a phenomenal performance in the home opener, that Code Red game against Randolph-Macon. Williamson's swing is blocked. Meinhardt the other way. Now Brooks. Thibodeau upstairs. Thibodeau with a dig. Clark now over to Spots. Spots is sent back. Clark cleans it up. Now Williamson the other way. What a play by Williamson. Leak in Spain hour return. Leak will head to the back line to serve. What a serve. Leak right on that back line. Her second ace of the day. Almost got her third right there. Leak sets it up for Spainhour. (10-12) our score. A quick little run right here from the Hornets. Brooks a little touch. Dug out by Leak. Now Clark over to Williamson with some authority. Kill Will, Windmill Williamson, whatever you want to call her. And a whistle on Greensboro. In all honesty, not sure what that call was. But Cardoza and company will gladly take it, as now a 5-0 run from the Hornets tie us back up, now at 12s. Mayfield with a dig. Up top for Braxley, and it's an attacking error, fading away. First is 7-0 run from Greensboro, now a 6-0 run from the Hornets. It's been a game of streaks. Braxley across court to Brooks. She'll just pop it over. Somewhat of an odd transaction right there between the two units. Nonetheless, Greensboro snaps that 6-0 run. (13-13). Leak up top for Meinhardt. Sent back but able to recover. Now Spainhour. Great touch. Right over that front line, the outreached arms of Meinhardt and Williamson. And Brantley records the kill. Now 14-13. What a dig right there. Back and forth we go. Keogh with a dig. Over to Leak. Now Spainhour. Right to that back line. Brooks with a push. And it looked like Leak couldn't decide if she wanted to push that one or dig it out. A little bit of hesitation, and flying right at the dome, pushes it away but goes right back into the floor. Now a 2-point advantage here for Greensboro. You can tell the Hornets not pleased with the whistle right there. Nonetheless, we'll just continue the action. I'm not exactly sure what the call was. 16-13. Leak up for Williamson. Ball don't lie. Williamson had a phenomenal start serving the ball today. Here comes Brooks. Meinhardt got a piece of it at the net. Now Keogh into the back line, a collision right there from two Pride members. Meinhardt. (15-16), Hornets looking to tie it back up. Clark up for Keogh. Keogh with a push. Now Mayfield across. And Bree can't control it. We already mentioned that Meinhardt has surpassed her season high of 10 kills. A career high now in reach of 15 with 14 here so far today. Oh, and what a tough error right there. A layup right on the doorstep for Greensboro. That's when you take your eyes off the ball and just looking at the finish line. A tool off DiNardo. Puts Greensboro back out in front, 18-16. Leak up top for Keogh. And that's another Keogh kill. Thibodeau and Spots checking in now for Spainhour and Leak. Thibodeau will head to that back line and serve it up for the Lynchburg Hornets. Every single one of these sets has come down to the wire. Oof. A high lofting serve with just too much air underneath of it. Greensboro back out in front by 2 as these two squads continue to trade punches. As I was mentioning, every single one of these sets has come down to the wire. Our third set, a 27-25 final. And back-to-back service errors. Hornets trailing 18-19 as they lead this set totals 2-1. Looking to close it out here in set number 4. Thibodeau up top. Williamson's dug out by Brooks. Now right. Back and forth we go. Point Greensboro, point Lynchburg, point Greensboro, point Lynchburg. Over and over again, we stay stuck at a 2-point lead. Thibodeau up for Williamson. Brooks is right there. Thibodeau over the head, crossing the court to Williamson. We knew it was coming. Back and forth. But who's gonna end the streak? Thibodeau up for Meinhardt. Dug out by Mayfield. Meinhardt now for Williamson. Mayfield once again. Brooks, a soft touch for Williamson. She'll try and pop it up to that back line. Now Brooks with the attack. Dug out by Thibodeau. Now Clark up for Keogh. She'll send him a free ball. Brooks, dug out by Keogh. Thibodeau up top. Williamson, a small push. Brooks is right there. And a beautiful shot right there. The kill from Baxley. Ricocheting off the libero in Clark. These teams have traded points since 16-15. Spots across the court. Now Mayfield sets up Brooks. Thibodeau tracking it down. Now a free ball. Thibodeau for Meinhardt. Pushes it across. Mayfield's right there. Now the attack from Greensboro runs wide. Greensboro looking for a call, but it doesn't seem like they're going to get it. And since 16-14, it's gone Lynchburg, Greensboro, Lynchburg, Greensboro, so on, so forth, up until this moment, 21-20. If the pattern tells us anything, it's Greensboro. This is unbelievable. I don't think we've seen two evenly matched opponents such as these two all season long. And we're seeing it here in the late stages of the fourth and final set, potentially. Greensboro trying to force a fifth set. 3 points away from it. The aforementioned pattern shows that it's Lynchburg right here, and Meinhardt shows that that's the case. That ties a career high in kills for Meinhardt with 15 on the day. Up top, it's Brooks. We continue to trade punches. At this rate, if it was just to continue, it would be a 25-23 final. And that'll do it. A career performance today from Meinhardt, her 16th kill. That is a career high. Lynchburg in dire need of a point right here. They keep it alive, but this ceiling pushes it right back down. Great hustle from Spainauer. And honestly looked like a good enough ball with one fist to keep it alive and have a teammate come help out. But Greensboro gets an assist from the ceiling. We've seen a couple of those from Lynchburg today. Leak upstairs. Oh my goodness! An absolute laser. Oh, pardon me. It looks like she must have gotten a piece of the net. And that will be a point rewarded to Greensboro. So 25-22, our final here in the fourth set. And we head to a fifth, tied up at 2 apiece. A race to 15 here on LHSN. The fifth and final frame here at day 2, game 1 of the Hill City Classic. between the Greensboro College Pride and the Lynchburg Hornets. It was the first set won by Lynchburg, and Greensboro response to tie it up, and more of the same in this third and fourth set, with Lynchburg and Greensboro continuing to trade punches. For the Hornets, the main story of today has really been Ava Meinhardt having herself a career day and really a career weekend. In yesterday's 2 games, she was able to set 5 new season highs in assists, points, aces, digs, and total blocks. Also, those 3 digs that she sent yesterday now once again set a new season high here today with 5. But today she also credited with 15 kills, tying a career high here for Meinhardt. Now this Hornet offense looking to continue to roar. Much in need of a win, looking for back-to-back wins for the first time since their second and third game of the season. Meinhardt and DiNardo, the sophomore and freshman, have led the way for this offense today. Meinhardt's hitting percentage at .500 as Leak sends one into the net. DiNardo just a tick under .400 today with 14 kills. Greensboro on the board first. Leak up top for Meinhardt. Dug out by Lindenberger. Williamson's sent back but out of bounds. Great play right there from Tori Williamson. Got the angle on it and ties it up at 1-1. Williamson with 4 aces on the day will serve here for the Hornets. Dug out by Wright. Now a free ball across the other way. Leak upstairs for Spainhour. Rejected, but Keogh's right there. Clark with a dig. Now Keogh. Dug out by Mayfield. Here's Brooks. Another block on the day for the Hornets. That's Ava Meinhardt, who had 8 blocks in the second game yesterday against LaGrange. Tallied 8 of the Hornet 11, which was a team high so far this season. Looking for Brooks. Climbs the ladder. Clark's right there. Over to Williamson. Now Keogh punches it over. Great dig right there from the Hornets. And Meinhardt, just not enough juice on that one. Off the top of the net, we tie up at 2-2. That is her first attacking error of the day. That one just went off the head of the official. I don't think I've seen that yet. Straight off the dome. Dug out by Meinhardt. And a whistle on the Hornets. Ties us back up at 3-3. Meinhardt will check out for the Hornets. Del Castro now to the sideline here for Greensboro. Taylor Cody taking her place in the middle. And a service ace right there from Greensboro. They reclaim the lead here in the 5th and final set. DiNardo, 15 kills on the day. A free ball from right. Kia to Taylor. DiNardo! On a mission. We've talked plenty about Meinhardt today, setting a new career high. How about DiNardo as well? Set a new career high last night with 9 kills. Surpasses that with a wide margin today. 16 kills. Blocked up front, Kaylee Keough. Kiri Keough with a big-time block. The Hornets now up in front by 2. Mayfield sets it up for Wright. And sneaks it past that Lynchburg defense. Deficit cut in half. A race to 15. Out of bounds. A service error from Greensboro. And now Kiri Keough and the Hornets take over. Taylor to Clark. Now spots. Dug out by Mayfield. Here's Wright. Over the head of Taylor. And on that back line, 7-6. Taylor pops it up for spots. Brooks will try and get it through. Torrey up for spots once again. Dug out by Taylor. Clark up for spots. And what a dig right there from Mayfield. Taylor over to Williamson from the attacking line. A soft tip right there from Brooks, and it's all that was needed. It's been back and forth all day long. Tied up at 7 apiece. 2 sets each. Williamson, Taylor, DiNardo. Mayfield's right there. Out of bounds. Baxley had a great look at it, but too much juice from the freshman. And we'll switch sides at 8-7. It was Lynchburg in the first set, 25-22. Greensboro in the second, 25-19. Lynchburg once again. So we went into extras, 27-25 in the fourth. Greensboro, 25-22. Now an 8-7 affair here late in the fifth. Clark will serve it up. They look up for Del Castro. Del Castillo puts it through. This will be the libero in Mayfield. Dug out by Tori. Now right back to her. Tori. Kill Will. So Spots in Taylor will head to the sideline as Spainhour and Leak return to the floor for the Hornets. And out of bounds. Nine with the game on the line. Dug out by Mayfield. Brooks on the attack. A soft touch, but Leak is right there. Leak once again, what a play! But just too far outside. Spainhour tried to get a foot on it. Leak up for Spainhour, into the back net. What a play from Leak, keeps it alive over to Spainhour. Now Keogh, what a diving play. Up top it's Brooks, dug out by Williamson. Leak up top, Spainhour gets it through. Spainhour, a tool off the arms of Del Castillo. Lynchburg jumps back out in front. Williamson from the back line. A cross-court kill. It's Brantley, the senior. Everybody's most certainly gotten their money's worth for today's first game of day 2. Spainhour, what a kill. Went right after Keely Brooks. It'll be Meinhardt. A tough error right there for the Hornets. It's been a career day for Meinhardt. But a tough break right there. Had a clutch serve to win the third set off an ace. But an error late in the fifth ties us up at 12. Anyone's game. And a miscue right there from the Hornets. Give Greensboro the advantage. It's a big stage. The Hornets will take a timeout. We'll step aside for a minute. The finale coming up. Thirteen to 12 here in the fifth set. Greensboro with the advantage. Back and forth all day long. It's been a nail biter. Williamson up to Leak. She'll find Spainhour. Can't paint the corner. Greensboro 1 point away. They were down 2-1. Clark to Leak. Now for Spainhour, a nice tip. And the Hornets are still fighting. This is the most important spot of the day. It's all built to this. Game on the line, 14-13. And Greensboro will talk it over. We'll step aside. Stick with us. Game point potentially upcoming. Well, you couldn't draw it up to be more dramatic. 13-14. Hornets trailing in the fifth and final set. Kara Taylor will tee things up. Dug out by Mayfield. They look up top. There's the rejection. Greensboro able to recover. Now it'll be Spots. Punched up into the air. Brooks across. Brooks, the nail in the coffin. Hornets fall in 5. Greensboro 15-13 in the final set. That will do it for game 1. Lynchburg will be back on the floor in just about 30 minutes and some change as they'll host North Carolina Wesleyan. Stick with us here on LHSN.